Hi there, welcome to another edition of Dear Masteries. Today's letter is Dear Masteries. What is the ketogenic diet? Is it any good for weight loss? And should I try it? Ketogenic curious. Well, ketogenic curious. The ketogenic diet is basically where your body starts to use fatty acids, as its primary fuel source instead of using carbohydrates or glucose. So there is a transition period that would have to happen in order for your body to start to use fat as its primary fuel source. How that works is you deprive your body of carbohydrates, and mostly the high glycemic carbohydrates. So a lot of the sugars and the things that break down really quickly in your body is what you want to limit. It's going to depend on you and your body, but typically people need to get down below anywhere around 20 to 30 grams of carbohydrates a day, and it would have to last for a period until your body started to get into ketosis. There's a few different ways you can speed that up. You can make that happen faster, and the way to do that is to deplete the glycogen stores out of your muscles and out of your liver, and by doing that, your body then needs to find another fuel source, and as long as you don't feed your body more carbohydrates, enough at least to make it continue to use that as its primary fuel source, your body will source out fatty acids. It'll go to your fat stores and it'll start to use the fat as its primary fuel source. So very good strategy. It's an excellent strategy and is what I'm using right now on the 121-day journey that I'm showing people on the Weight Loss Octagon blog. So the strong body system is the beginning of a ketogenic style diet, but I don't go into ketosis in this one. I'm just going low carb. I will transition into lean where I may dip into ketosis, but I may not stay there depending on the day and depending on how many carbs that I get and what my body is currently doing as far as weight training or exercise or whatever. And then in the ripped body system, I definitely will be getting into ketosis. There's no question. And that's when my body's really going to shift into optimizing my fat cells and my fat stores to pull out the fatty acids to use that as its primary fuel source. Now, some people may use ketosis and the ketogenic diet for a long period of time. You can completely do that. The key is to try to get into ketosis as fast as possible. I say that because it can be a bit of a transition period that might not be as pleasant, where your body is going to start craving the sugars and really trying to get you to replenish the glycogen in your body through the carbohydrates so it can get more glucose. And you may also feel a mental fog or fatigue because your brain mostly works on glucose. So when it doesn't have it and it hasn't switched over to using fatty acids yet, it's going to be deprived and it's going to feel like, oh, I don't have what I need to function properly, so therefore I'm not going to be optimal and I'm just not going to feel good. So that's why I say if you can get into ketosis as fast as possible, and there are strategies, ways to do that, and I do show you how to do it in the Weight Loss Octagon products. If you are interested, take a look. There's something there for everyone. There's products and services, and you can see it on Masteries.com. So thanks very much. If you have a question, anyone else would like to submit it, just go to dearmasteries.com. It'll forward you to the right page, and you'll be able to submit your question via Facebook Messenger. And feel free to send a text file, an audio or video file. Just attach it to the message, and I'll have a look. If it's something that we choose, I'll abbreviate it so that it makes a little more sense for everyone, and then we'll go ahead and we'll reply in this blog. So thanks very much. I appreciate everyone that's sending in all of the wonderful emails. Thank you again, and keep up the great work. We'll see you tomorrow.